You are standing in a brightly lit snack aisle, tearing open a crisp, salty bag of potato chips. You look at the sea of colors and you think you're exercising free choice. You're not. You're looking at a botanical monopoly. Beneath every brand, every flavor, and every crunch is one absolute ruler. But this isn't a story about a salty snack. This is the dark industrial history of how a single root vegetable was weaponized to conquer the globe. And why the food you're holding right now was designed centuries ago. Imagine you are a European peasant 500 years ago, entirely imprisoned by the agricultural grain cycle. Wheat, barley, and rye built your civilization, but they shared one fatal flaw. They grew above ground. In a world of ruthless warfare, your harvest was the ultimate target. An invading army could burn a year of your labor to ashes in a single afternoon. By winter, your family's starvation was a mathematical certainty. In fact, catastrophic famine struck the continent every 8 to 10 years. To survive, the empire desperately needed to extract more calories from less land. But above all else, you needed a crop that could not be burned. The solution to your starvation was hiding in the freezing dirt of the Andes Mountains. Enter the potato. In the late 1500s, the Spanish dragged it across the ocean, but European empires didn't just adopt it. They weaponized it. This wasn't just a calorie-dense vegetable, it was a biological fortress. Because it grew completely underground, it was invisible to the surface-level raids destroying your grain. An invading army of 10,000 soldiers could march directly over your village's entire food supply and never even know it. It didn't require a complex, expensive mill. You just boiled it. It was the only crop in human history that could keep you alive while safely hiding your survival beneath the soil. But here is what nobody knew. This biological fortress didn't just prevent your starvation. It accidentally ignited the modern world. By providing a cheap, indestructible caloric floor, rural populations exploded. By 1850, there wasn't enough farmland left for your family. This massive labor surplus forced you off the dirt and into the brutal, 14-hour shifts of the urban factories. The potato literally fueled your transition from a peasant to a factory worker. The Industrial Revolution was physically impossible on wheat alone. We built the modern world on a starch. But the industrialization of the potato didn't stop in the 1800s. It is happening right now in your grocery bag. Look at the snack aisle today. You are not looking at a collection of foods. You are trapped in a logistical masterclass of chemical engineering. Here is a secret you won't find on any Food Network. The potato inside a bag of Lay's is not a normal potato. It is a proprietary, genetically identical clone like the highly guarded FL 1867. If you slice a normal grocery store potato and drop it into 350-degree boiling oil, the natural sugars instantly caramelize. The Maillard reaction triggers, and your chip turns pitch black and bitter. So, corporate food scientists engineered a potato with virtually zero reducing sugars. The chip you eat is not grown for taste. It is grown purely to survive industrial fryers. We turned a fragile, perishable tuber into a standardized, global commodity with the shelf life of plastic, designed to be mathematically identical in every bag from Johannesburg to Tokyo. You like to think your diet is a reflection of personal culture or free choice. You are wrong. It is a reflection of supply chain engineering. We haven't just adapted the potato, we have engineered our entire global logistics engine to prioritize a specific, friable starch profile. We are living in a monoculture of our own design. You now know the dark, engineered history behind the potato in your pantry. But you are likely about to eat it alongside a piece of chicken. And you have no idea that the animal on your plate was never supposed to be food. It was bred exclusively for ancient, brutal combat. If you want to uncover the violent, hidden history of the meat you're eating right now, click the video on your screen.